Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video in a short series on REDmod, the new modding tools by CDPR for Cyberpunk 2077. I'm Moritz, I'm one of the developers of REDmod, and in this first introductory video I'm gonna run through three main topics basically. First, what is REDmod? What are the modding tools and what's possible? Second, how do I get and install REDmod on your PC? And three, how do you use REDmod as a mod user? In next videos, I'm going to talk about how to create mods with it and what are kind of the modding capabilities to create modifications to the game. But in this video, I'm just going to cover these three basic topics. So what is REDmod? REDmod is two things. On the one hand, it's a modding tool to create some new mods that were not possible or very hard to accomplish previously. For example, animation mods or sound mods. And also we supply the sources for the game's scripts, that is programming logic, and also the sources of the tweak.db, which is a bunch of static values that were previously not accessible in this form. On the other hand, REDmod is a tool for mod users, and it enables kind of a better modding support in the engine and in the game. So that means mods are more easily managed on your end and can be enabled and disabled, and the load order can be sorted better. So that's kind of the two aspects of REDmod. It's, on the one hand, it's for modders to create new mods and modifications for the game. On the other hand, it's for mod users to load mods in a specific way and to manage them a little bit better. Before I go into these more specific topics, I'm going to just quickly show how to get and install REDmod. It's very easy. REDmod is a DLC for the game. It's a free DLC for everybody who owns the game, and I'm going to show you how to get it as quickly as possible. There is the official modding support website for CPR. It's cyberpunk.net modding support. You can Google it. And there's a bunch of FAQs and questions here and documentation, as well as an offline installation if you don't want to download the DLC. But the easiest way is just to get the DLC. You can click the link here. I'm going to showcase it for GOG. And if you scroll down, you can here enable the DLC in GOG. And once you've done that, you can go into your GOG Galaxy client and you will see, and I'm going to showcase it here now, you can see that the DLC here is enabled, and you will also see when you update GOG that you can enable mods here, and there's a second executable. I'm going to run through this real quick. This is used to load a modded game. But once you've downloaded the DLC, one more thing, and you will see that in your games folder here under tools, you'll see a new folder called REDmod. And inside REDmod, there is these aforementioned scripts and tweak sources, as well as a bin folder with the REDmod executable. But you don't need this to know this. It is just to double check that the DLC is installed correctly. Another thing you will notice is that in the main Cyberpunk folder, there is a new folder called mods, and I installed a couple of showcase mods here to run you through later, but these are the two important things. So once you have the DLC, I'm going to just quickly show how to use it. If you have mods downloaded, there are a couple of mods for REDmod already available on Nexus with the tag REDmod. But once you have that and they show up in your mods folder, you can then launch the game modded. And this is also really easy. It's also built into GOG, but it's the same for Steam. If you click on Manage Installation, Configure, in GOG you will see that there's a second default executable, as I mentioned earlier. And when you select this and also enable mods, and click OK, then when you play the game, there will be a new window popping up. I'll show this right now. Let me just check real quick. if it will work. I'm going to delete the previous generated files. I'm going to click play. Then a window will show up. Looks like this, where it will show the progress for compiling the mods you have in your folder. This will only run one time when you change your mods. And then if you don't change them, it will be instantly. But some of the mods, for example, tweak or script mods, will need compilation, and that's what's shown here. After that, the game will just start. And I'm going to close it now because it's important. But yeah, this is the step for mod users to run a game with the new REDmod mods. Just to recap, in your mods folder, there will be new mods. If you download it from Nexus and installed it with Vortex, it will already be in the correct folder. Otherwise, you will have to unzip your modification there. And then you can just play the game from the GOG launcher, for example, if you have enabled the mods there. Just one more time here. So this is all there is for installing REDmod on your PC, and second, running mods with your game. And we're going to run through these more specific mod creating topics in a future video. And that's all for this one. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.